first there was basically just PROM. What you could see is that over time more and more commercial tools entered the scene. And of course, BehfaLab is, let's say, one of the tools that is in this space. And at this point in time, there is a lot of development in this field because also many of the big players, like for example, IBM, Microsoft, SAP, they are heavily investing in process mining because they see that as a technology extremely important for the future. So there are many tools available, and what you can see here, if you go to this website www.processmining.org, you can also see that BehfaLab is listed there.
What is your opinion about BehfaLab as the first process mining tool in the Middle East?
Yes, so it's of course great that let's say BehfaLab is producing this type of technology in a market where I think at this point in time process mining is not used a lot, right? So I've looked at the tool, and the tool looks like, if you look at the UI, it is extremely attractive. So I think it's a very interesting proposition. It is probably also for let's say the Iranian or the Middle East market. It may also be the case that some of the, let's say, high-end tools, like I'm the chief scientist at Celonis, and if you look at let's say buying a license for Celonis will be relatively expensive to using something like BehfaLab. And also here, my recommendation would be, don't try to run before you can crawl. You first need to get experience with this type of technology, and therefore it is extremely valuable that BehfaLab is, let's say, lowering the threshold for people, let's say in Iran or the Middle East region, to apply process mining. So hope that this will be creating a path to also end up with the situation, which I think will happen, and that also in a country like in Iran, in the future, there will be a point in time where any organization will use process mining, and there is no other future, because processes will remain important. Data availability will increase in any country at different speeds, but in the end, this will become the most important asset. So it's kind of inevitable, and I think organizations should think, okay, what is the good point in time to get started with this technology? And it is great that BehfaLab is, let's say, helping organizations to make this first step.